All right, Matt, your team picked up a win against Central Michigan in the quarterfinals, meaning that you get to host the semifinals on Friday. How have things been going as you prepare for Buffalo?
Yeah, I mean, it's like any other week, really. You know, obviously we're later in the season, so the weather's not quite so pleasant. But other than that, it's just like a regular week. I think we'd obviously hoped to be in this position, so now that we are, we feel ready for it.
You played Buffalo at Cochrane, but it was the first weekend of the MAC season. Is there anything you can take from that match, or is that just too long ago that you're two different teams now?
To be honest with you, I think there's a little bit of both. You know, I know and respect the Buffalo coach a lot. I think he's excellent, and I think that they'll be well prepared. They do a lot of things really well that they did in that first game that I'm sure they're going to keep doing, and they're also very good at changing things up and throwing some things at us that we're probably not expecting. So it's the fact that we've already played them doesn't really play anything into this game, I suppose, but there'll be some themes that I'm sure run through both games.
And kind of similarly, you know, your juniors and seniors, this is their third year in the tournament. 2 years ago on the road for the semis and the final. Last year the whole thing was at home. Are there lessons or tips or things they can take from the past years, and even not just for themselves but to pass along to the younger kids as well?
I think it's the comfort of doing it before, you know, which can obviously go one of two ways. I think everybody has been there, done it, so it's not quite so anxiety ridden. But if that goes too far and you start overlooking games and thinking that you've won it no matter what, then you're in big trouble. So I think it's getting the balance right, and I think that our upperclassmen are really, really good with that. Really good at taking care of those details and making sure everybody's ready for the next game. And
then the last thing, you know, with those younger players, we've talked about kind of the value of actual game experience. A lot of different kids got to play on Sunday against Central, and I know maybe it just feels like a normal home game, but is there anything to be gained with those kids actually getting into a MAC tournament match and getting some time on the field that they can take forward?
Well, again, it's experience, and I think it's the one thing that you can't pretend to have.
Sure.
So ultimately, I think it's really important that, you know, they take those experiences and make the most of them. And as a squad, we're in a position where obviously, you know, we have a lot of players with experience in this situation. So hopefully that will help us come Friday.
All right. Thank you, sir, and best of luck on Friday.
Thanks a lot, Mike.